Welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we are gonna look at two functions, SUMIF and SUMIFS. There are two functions. One has an S at the end and another one does not have an S. What is the difference? When do we use one? When do we use the other? That's what we're gonna do. So to understand these two functions, the SUMIF functions, both of them sum figures based on the condition. You give them a condition and they sum the figures based on that condition. Both of them will do that. However, the SUMIFS with an S, meaning that the S means that there are multiple conditions. While the SUMIF sums based on one condition, the SUMIFS sums based on one or more conditions. So to demonstrate that, we have a data set here which has month and sales for the different months, and the values are right here. So to understand the SUMIF, I'm gonna type SUMIF, open my brackets. The first argument is a range of the criteria, the condition which we are going to base on. From what range are we gonna select that condition? That's the sum range. So I'm interested in finding values greater than 50K. So the range from where I'm going to pick the 50K will be this one here. That's my range for which I'm going to pick my criteria. And my criteria is gonna be in quotes greater than n% 50K. 50K is in D7 right here. So that is the first one, is the range of on which where I'm going to select my criteria, and my criteria is greater than 50K. The last argument is the sum range. Or when I using that criteria, where is the range from which I'm going to pick the figures to sum based on the criteria that you have given me. So the sum range is again this one right here. Close brackets, press enter, and there you go. So it tells me that values above 50K are 752,329. So if you checked through this, you'll discover that values above this are this amount. Now, whereas we have used the SUMIFS for this, you could also get this result is as a result of SUMIF. I can also get the same result when I use SUMIFS. So I say SUMIFS with an S. Now this one starts with the sum range, while the SUMIF starts with the criteria range. This one starts with the sum range. So we are saying whatever we are gonna sum, what is the range? Where are we picking the values we are going to sum? We are picking them from this range right here, comma. The next argument is the criteria range. On which criteria, where are we picking the values on which we are going to base our criteria? Again, I'm picking them from this range here, comma. Then what is my criteria? My criteria is that the value in quotes, greater than sign in quotes, is greater than or is greater than 50K. Close brackets, press enter. You can see the SUMIF and the SUMIFS gives me the same answer. The only difference with the SUMIFS is that it can take multiple conditions. So let's demonstrate that. To demonstrate that, I'm going to use two conditions where the value is greater than 50,000 and the month is February. If you look through our data, we have February right here and also another February right there, down here. So to get started, we say SUMIFS, open brackets, the sum range. What are we summing? We are summing this range right here, comma, our criteria. Remember, we have two criteria. The first criteria is the value of the sales must be greater than 50K. Okay, so where am I going to pick that criteria from, which is the range? It will be right here, this one here, comma. The next argument is the criteria. The criteria is, in quotes, greater N%, greater than 50,000. The range I've selected, select only values that are greater than 50,000. Now, that is my first condition. The second condition is that the month must be February. So where am I? What is the criteria range from where I'm going to pick February? My range is right here, the months column. Then comma. And what is my criteria? My criteria is take the month. After that, close brackets, press enter, and you get 56,523. Let's investigate our answer. Now, February, we have 40,000 here. Then another February, we have 56,000. So if we are using the SUMIF for values for only Feb, and we are taking values greater than 50,000, it is going to leave out this 40,000, and it is going to take the next value for Feb, which is 56,523. So our answer is right. Why is it right? Because it has selected Feb. When it selects Feb, selects this and this. But after selecting that, it needs to take only values above 50,000. So this one is below 50, it leaves it out, and it sums this, which is only one value, and we get a result of 56,523,000. This is a simplified explanation of the SUMIF and the SUMIFS function. And I hope you have understood when we use the SUMIF and when we use the SUMIFS function. To summarize, is the sum, both of them sum based on conditions. However, the SUMIF sums based on one condition, but the SUMIFS can take multiple conditions. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, give me your comments, and see you in the next video. Have a great day.